What's good, YouTube? Devil92 here, back again once again, and today, people, we have some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news and information for you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that this morning a ton of new information was revealed with this humongous 5.5-minute trailer that they released. So much so that you can't just put it all in one video. If you sat and spoke about it in a video, it'd be an hour-long video, and we just don't have time for that. So today, we're gonna be talking about just the new Pokemon that were released, just the new mons that were released, because some of them are very, very interesting indeed. So if you guys are hyped for some more Sun and Moon news and information, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And of course, if you are not subscribed already, make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on any little itty bitty tidbit of information, Sun and Moon news that comes by. Damn it! So the first new mon that we're going to be speaking about today, everyone knows about Young Goose. Well, we got his evolution Gumshoes today. He is 2'4", 31.3 pounds, still rocking stakeout and strong jaw. Gumshoe's method of targeting prey is the exact opposite of Young Goose strategy. Young Goose strategy. While Young Goose prowls around, Gumshoes stakes out its prey's usual routes and waits patiently for it to come by. Gumshoes has a tenacious personality, which is why it targets one prey for so long without wavering. But when the sun goes down and the moon comes up, let me stop. When the sun goes down, it runs low on stamina, falling asleep right on the spot. Gumshoes can't withstand a great deal of hunger. It's able to stay perfectly still while waiting for its prey, keeping watch without eating a thing. So, initially when Young Goose was released with the idea of stakeout being the ability, everyone lost their mind. Everyone thought that, oh my goodness, this is, wait, can we click on him? Let's click on him real quick. Do we actually get the ability for stakeout here? The actual explanation. Young Goose is not a Pokemon. Young Goose. Some Young Goose have an ability that no other Pokemon discovered. This ability known as Stakeout. With the Stakeout ability, this Pokemon's moves can deal twice normal damage to any Pokemon that switch in or enter the field mid-battle. Now, everyone with that ability was talking about the viability of Young Goose when it came to competitive, but I think we all kind of realized, we all kind of knew that, Young Goose is going to evolve. I mean, it's got Young in its name, and we have Gumshoes, and I think that with an evolution, with the addition of a stat increase, of course, I feel like this is going to be like a strong UU mon. Maybe low tier UU, maybe RU. I don't know, depends on how he ends up working out. But still, I think it's very, very interesting. And I'm just going to say it right now. I don't care. This is the Pokemon Company making fun of Donald Trump. Making fun, immortalizing, whatever. I don't care. This nigga looks like Donald Trump. I don't care. There is no way that you can tell me it is too coincidental that this Pokemon doesn't look like Donald Trump. I sat here just now and spoke about competitive viability while me inside is screaming Donald Trump. This Pokemon is Donald Trump. I don't care. Now, I can't say that he is like one of my favorite new Sun and Moon mons. I think he's kind of cool. It'd be interesting to use, but I don't know. I still feel like he's like the Zigzagoon of this gen, or the Poochyena of this gen, or what other the Lillipup of this gen. You know, I just feel like he's just a starter route mon, and I don't know, I feel like he has potential, but at the end of the day, there are obviously going to be stronger options on the squad, so it's interesting to say the least. But I think forever and always, this thing will be remembered as the Donald, just as simple as it gets. So moving along, up next we have Mudbreak, the pre-evolution of Mudsdale. Of course, everyone saw Mudsdale. I automatically fell in love with Mudsdale. I think Mudsdale is a dope-ass Pokemon. It's an amazing design. The nigga weighs just as much as Giratina, and it's just a goddamn horse. But I think Mudsdale is absolutely amazing. And again, as I mentioned in the reaction video, and initially when Mudsdale was revealed, everybody was saying, Mudsdale, it's going to be like Druddigon, where it doesn't evolve. You know, Mudsdale itself was just too big to evolve. And I don't know, the idea of a pre-evo is kind of interesting. There's a part of me that kind of wished that it didn't get a pre-evo, because this is the donkey Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure Mudsdale is a Clydesdale. He's meant to be a Clydesdale, the draft horse Pokemon. It's a Clydesdale, goddammit. So, I don't know, I don't know. I kind of like it, but still. It is, of course, ground typing, 3'3", 242 pounds. That's a big ass baby. Own tempo and stamina its abilities. Mudbray could once be found all over the world, but it was overhunted and ended up on the verge of extinction. How are you going to hunt a donkey? What does donkey do for you? You get donkey meat? donkey milk? Donkey skin? How the hell are you gonna hunt a donkey into extinction? What the fuck? It's said that the Alola region is the only place in the world where Mudbreak can still be found in the wild. Mudbreak boasts superhuman strength, a surprise considering its small body. Mudbreak can carry loads up to 50 times its own weight on its back or dragging behind it. It's a big ass ant. Mudbreak loves playing in the mud. It's easy to live in harmony with this Pokemon as long as you provide an environment where it can play in the mud. If it can't frolic in the mire, however, Mudbreak will become stressed and may stop listening to orders. So it's a dirty girl. Muchacha sucia. Anyways, Mudbreak, like I said, I like Mudsdale a shit ton. Mudbreak, there are a lot of people that are like, oh, it's so adorable, it's so cute, it's yada yada this, yada yada that. I'm just kinda, it's kinda like the same thing with Young Goose. I'm just kinda like, alright, B, you cool. I mean, like I said, I would have been cool if Mudsdale was just a single mon on its own, like Druddigon, didn't evolve, didn't have a pre-evo, but I think it's cool. I don't remember when X and Y dropped, did they announce Pangoro first and then Pancham? Because I thought that was kind of odd, that they announced the evolution first before the pre-evo, so, I don't know, did they do that for Charjabug? No, we saw Grubbin first. We saw Grubbin first, and then they announced Charjabug and Vikavolt. So, I don't know. I thought it was odd, but still, Gumshoes and Mudbray, kind of just middle-of-the-road mons for me. But moving on to some more interesting Pokemon that I have my eyeballs on. Meteor? I don't know how exactly to pronounce it. It's the Meteor. I'm gonna say Meteor because it sounds like meteor. I don't know, it is rock flying type, which, do we have a rock flying type that isn't a fossil? Do we? Because you just have Aerodactyl and Archeops and Archon, right? I don't think we have a rock flying type that isn't a fossil. We might, I don't know, I can't think of all 700 plus Pokemon off the top of my head, but it is 1 foot tall, 88.2 pounds, and its ability is shields down. Meteor are found in the stratosphere and live by absorbing the detritus around them. When they've consumed a large quantity of particles, their bodies become heavy and they fall toward the planet's surface. Meteor has a hard and heavy outer shell with a core inside it. The Meteor Pokemon seems to be made in such a way that if its shell breaks, it becomes lighter and can deal out quick attacks. When its shell breaks, the core in its center is revealed. You won't know what color will appear until this happens. Meteor has a new Shields Down ability, which no other Pokemon has had before. With the Shields Down ability, it will have excellent defensive capabilities as long as its shell is intact. It will also be protected from status conditions, but when the HP drops below half, its shell will break and it will change to a form better suited to attacking. So, I think that this ability is absolutely amazing. Look at these core designs. There's a purple one too that they're not showing you. It's purple. I fucking want it. Meteor's core will change color depending on the particular color of the debris it has absorbed. Its pastel coloration has a cute look, so this Pokemon is often used as a design motif for clothing and accessories. I feel like they're showing you 4 different ones here. There's gonna be like, I feel like this is gonna be like the Zubat of the region, maybe, where like you can find different color ones on different islands, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. But I don't know. With its ability being what it is, it would be a travesty if this thing does not learn Stealth Rock, because with it being as defensive as it is, you can't paralyze, you can't do anything like that. It's got to be a decent wall. And I think that's gonna come down to its stats. To be honest, I think it's just looking at its size, it's not gonna have the world's greatest HP. But apparently with shields down, it's got this shell on it, so its defense has got to be sky high. But once it drops below half, it changes into like this all-out attacker. So you can throw them Stealth Rocks up and just fuck shit up. This is fucking Luma. This is a Starbit from Super Mario Galaxy. I don't care. It's literally a flying Skittle. We have a Skittle Pokemon who will fuck you up, and I don't care. I love it. I don't know if I would use it on my team on my initial playthrough of Sun and Moon. Maybe. Will it learn Fly? Will it learn Fly? Or I can just hop on my Charizard. Ooh, let's talk about that some other time. But anyways, I don't know. The purple one I like. I really like Meteor just because, I don't know, it just has like this unique air about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's so simple, but at the same time, it's so mysterious. Like, I want to know more about it. So I don't know. Like I said, Gum Goose, I always want to call him Gramp Goose or some shit. Gum Goose and Mudsby, is that his name? Mudsby? Mudbray are kind of middle of the road. Meteor, on the other hand, I absolutely love. I love it. I can't wait to find out more about it. And Shields Down sounds dope as shit. The next new mon that we have also piques my interest. We have 4 Mantis, these sickle grass Pokemon. Grass type, of course, 1 foot tall. Look at all these 1 foot mons. 3.3 pounds with the useless ability of Leaf Guard. For Mantis is nocturnal, and it performs photosynthesis while it sleeps during the day by spreading out its leaves in all directions. Because of the danger of staying in the same location 2 days in a row, For Mantis begins its search for the next day's spot as soon as the sun sets. For Mantis, photosynthesis is not just a source of energy, it is a necessity to achieve the strength and brilliant coloration of its evolved form. Photosynthesis is precious to For Mantis, and it will fiercely attack those who get in the way of that process. So, don't come near it with an umbrella, damn it. You about to get fucked up. For Mantis excel at long-range attacks like Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. Solar Beam is indeed a powerful move, but since it uses up the energy that the Pokemon is stored through photosynthesis, For Mantis rarely uses it, which means that it's gonna learn it at like level 60. And of course, For Mantis has an evolution as well. Let's just talk about the real meat of the thing here. I love this Pokemon, Lurantis, the Bloomsicle Pokemon. It is only 2 feet tall. It looked taller in the trailer, but it's 2 feet tall. 40 pounds, a 40-pound plant. With Leaf Guard as well, Lurantis draws opponents near to itself with its flower-like appearance and aroma, and then it takes them down. It's said to be the most gorgeous of all grass-type Pokemon. Have you seen a Venusaur from the back? Have you seen a Venusaur from the back? I mean, I don't know. I love Lurantis. I can't wait to see its shiny version. I think its shiny version is going to be dope as fuck. Pokemon, don't ruin this. Do not give this thing a shitty vomit puke green shiny. I don't like that. You fuck up Pokemon like that. Have you ever seen a shiny Mamoswine? Vomit warning. It is literally vomit inducing. Shiny Mamoswine is disgusting. Don't do that. Anyways, Lurantis draws opponents near to itself with its flower-like appearance and aroma, and then it takes them down. It is said to be the most gorgeous of all grass-type Pokemon due to its brilliant coloration and elegant moves. Lurantis' appearance is maintained through detailed grooming. It will trust a trainer who does a good job of caring for it, but it will apparently have a difficult time growing closer to a lazy trainer. Lurantis can learn Solar Blade, a move that releases a blade-shaped beam to mince up its foes. The blade is so sharp, it is said that it can slice a rock in half. Well, it's super effective, so. Solar Blade is a move that no Pokemon has been able to learn before. With Solar Blade, Lurantis absorbs energy from the sun on the first move, and then unleashes a powerful attack on the second turn. So, in the reveal trailer earlier, like I said, it's a physical Solar Beam. That's all it is. It's going to be 2 turns, of course. Lurantis is the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle, the site of an Akala Island trail. It will overwhelm trial goers with the powerful combos that unleashes with the Pokemon allies it calls. Now that is interesting, because in the trailer, you had the Goose as a totem Pokemon, and now Lurantis is a totem Pokemon. And again, that's a whole other conversation we'll speak about another time. I told you there's so much information that came from these trailers that it's just too much to talk about all at once. But still, that's interesting because we know 2 of the 4 or 2 of the 5, I think it's 4 totem Pokemon already. We have Goose and Lurantis. So, I don't know. I absolutely love Lurantis. I think its design is dope as fuck. I think I would be the trainer that would care for it. I absolutely would. This is the best, one of the best mons that I have seen from 7th Gen so far. It is up there with Salandit. It is up there with Mudsdale. It is up there with, wait for it. Who else came out? Who else is a dope ass mon? You let me know. Who do you think is the best mon for 7th Gen so far? I don't know. I just love Lurantis. I think it looks absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to use it on my team. Definitely 100,000,000,000%. We are picking up a 4 Mantis in our playthrough. I cannot wait to get a goddamn Lurantis. It says it uses photosynthesis, so I feel like it's either going to evolve through a sunstone, maybe, or it'll be one of those things where like you have to evolve it during the day kind of thing. Like you can't evolve it at night, because at night it's just, well, it is technically nocturnal. 4 Mantises, so I don't know. It's interesting. It spreads its leaves out wide, so you think during the day it'll have a different form? You think during the day 4 Mantis, like the bud on its head will open up into like a flower or some shit? Or like if Sunny Day is used, it'll open its head into a flower? That's interesting. I feel like its hidden ability is going to be chlorophyll, because Leaf Guard is just such a booty... It's honestly just such a depressing ability. Hold on. Let's look up Leaf Guard. For everyone that doesn't know. Let's see here. Leaf Guard Pokemon. I'm going to read to you this ability. Leaf Guard. And you're going to realize, oh god, that's atrocious. Leaf Guard. During harsh sunlight, Leaf Guard prevents the Pokemon from being afflicted by non-volatile status conditions and yawn, including Flame Orb and Toxic Orb. If a Pokemon with this ability is drowsy due to yawn, if there is a harsh sunlight when it would fall asleep, the ability activates and keeps it awake. Generation 4 does not prevent self-inflicted sleep from rest. Generation 5, Leaf Guard now prevents the use of rest. Outside of battle, Leaf Guard has no effect. So literally, it's kind of just... it only activates in harsh sunlight. So it's like, if you were to use Sunny Day and its flower on its head did open up, do you run Leaf Guard to keep yourself from being put to sleep? Or do you take advantage of the sun and outspeed with Chlorophyll? I don't know. I would rather run Chlorophyll, especially on Lurantis. Chlorophyll, Solar Blade, we fucking niggas up. If you a rock, run. If you a rock, run. That's all I got to say. Moving on. Next Pokemon that we have is actually, well, it's the last Mon. It's the last Mon, but there's 4 different versions of it. There's 4 different versions of it. I don't know if it has different Pokédex descriptions for each one, but we have Oricorio. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or nah, but this is my favorite variation of it, the Baile style. The dancing Pokemon. It is fire flying, which typing is kind of booty, especially for competitive, because if the Meteor puts out these rocks, then the Oricorio cannot dance onto the field without taking that damage. 7.5 pounds, it's a dancer, is its ability. Oricorio changes its form by sipping the nectar of certain flowers. Since it has 4 different forms, the same as the number of islands in Alola, it would seem that different Oricorio live on each of the islands. The Baile style Oricorio is very passionate, and power fills its body when it dances. It sends downy fluff flying during its intense dances. By igniting this fluff, it can unleash a fiery dance attack. Oricorio has the new dancer ability that no other Pokemon has had before. If another Pokemon in the field uses a dancing move, then Oricorio will be able to use the same move immediately afterwards thanks to its dancer ability. Revelation Dance is the move that only Oricorio can learn, and its type changes based on the Oricorio's current style. This is where you need the castanets. Revelation Dance is a move that only Oricorio can learn, and its type changes based on Oricorio's current style. So, so it's like, what's that move that Genesect has? Oh, it's the Technoblast, where it changes based on its dry. So it's just one move, and its type, the type of the move changes. So I feel like it's gonna be Fire, Electric, Psychic, and Ghost, which is the typings that it has here. So I don't know, I think that's interesting. I think it's very, very interesting. This is my favorite design out of all the Oricorios. It's honestly is. This thing looks absolutely amazing. I love the way this one looks. But like I said, I feel like just when it comes to its typing, of course, competitively, Stealth going to tear it apart. The next one, we have the Pom Pom Style. Look at this thing. It's so ridiculous looking that you just can't help but just smile when you see it. Oricorio, the Pom Pom Style. I think this will be the best one competitively. Oricorio changes its form by the Pom Pom Style Oricorio. We won't read all this extra stuff again. But the Pom Pom Style Oricorio is very friendly towards people, and it uses its dancing to encourage trainers who are feeling glum. When it dances, its feathers are charged with static electricity. It can attack with these charged feathers, and sometimes it unleashes a powerful electric shock. The next one we have is the Pau Style. The Pau Style. The Pau Style Oricorio acts at its own pace, which sometimes makes it difficult to deal with. It sharpens its spirited moves through dance, which increases its psychic power. It is said that this dance expresses its gratitude to the guardian deity Pokemon. So I feel like, that's interesting. It's interesting. So they're implying that this one's going to be slower. So is it going to be stronger because it focuses? Psychic Flying. Xatu, move over. Sigilyph, move over. Natu, move over. Mega Noctowl, which isn't released yet, move over. Get out. He's normal. Isn't he normal flying? He should be psychic. Just make him psychic. The last Oricorio, the Sensu Style, is Ghost Flying, which is interesting. This Sensu Style Oricorio is quiet and collected. By means of its dance, it gathers the spirits drifting about in an area and borrows their power to fight. Borrows their power to fight. People who migrated from Kanto feel a great liking for this Pokemon because its dance reminds them of their homeland. What? People who migrated from Kanto feel a great liking for this Pokemon because its dance reminds them of their homeland. That's interesting. Its dance reminds them of their home. Yo, my mind was just blown, imploded on itself. That's wild. Oh my goodness, that's wild. So I feel like this is gonna be like a bulkier variant. I feel like this will be slower with a little bit of bulk. It's kind of like a Reuniclus, kind of sort of. Like he hits hard, but he's got a little bit of bulk behind him. I feel like this one will just be like pure bulk. And then these two will be more offensive. Like this one will be speedier, and this one will be more offensive. But still, Oricorio, the baile style is my favorite one. Let me know what you guys think. Which is your favorite Oricorio? Let us know in the comment section below. And let us know what you guys just think overall about all these new mods that we have received today. I say this every single time. They are releasing mods left and right. Left and right. Left and right. We're supposed to get new Sun and Moon information again in 2 weeks. So much new stuff is coming out about Sun and Moon. I think the Pokédex is going to be like 150 mons strong. We're going to get 150 new mons because at this point, they revealed almost 50 Pokemon. 50 brand new 7th Gen mons. You guys realize that? It's probably in the 40s, mid 40s or somewhere around there. But almost 50 7th Gen mons have been released so far. Maybe? I think so. If you were to include like the starter evolutions, because obviously those are going to be new mons as well. That's another 6 mons right there. So still, there's just so many Pokemon that have been released so far. It's this Pokédex. They're gonna show us the entire thing before Sun and Moon drops, or they still have so much in store. I don't know. Let us know what you think about these new Sun and Moon Pokemon, these new 7th Gen Pokemon. And of course, if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation and you're hyped for Sun and Moon, make sure you smash the like button down below for us. But with that, I'm gonna get up out. Thank y'all once again for your support and thank you for watching the video. We out this bitch. Bye.